What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we are going to button up the 71 Nova that we've been working on here and there for about the last year. This is my uncle's car, and he actually got it from my great uncle that ended up passing away a few years ago. The car was passed down to him, and don't tell my Uncle Paul that we put an LS in it, because he would go nuts.
Oh, he'd be mad.
If we could take him for a ride in it and leave the hood closed and not tell him it's an LS, just tell him it's a small block Chevy, he'd like it. But he was a purist, and he liked his car's original, and we don't like our car's original.
I mean, we kept it a small block.
Yeah, we just, we won't tell him. But if the motor blows up, we'll know that he knows. And
He had something to do with it.
yeah. So anyway, some of you guys that are actually watching have bought stuff from Paul's personal collection. We sold a few cars that were his. He had a huge parts collection. So this was one of his personal cars that he actually bought, like in, what'd Scott say yesterday, 74?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
So the mid-70s this thing's been in the family. And it's actually a pretty nice car. It's been repainted once. Paul painted it back in like the early 80s. But it's a rust-free car, never been rusty, all original body panels. So about the engine setup, it's a Gen 3 5.3, just pretty much your total basic LS swap. Summit Stage 2 cam, it's got BTR springs in it. I built a turbo kit for it. That's a LS3 Camaro manifold that goes around into a LS4 manifold that's like a log style. That's pretty much like what Holley sells now. And then it's feeding a VS 7875 into a 4-inch downpipe that goes down and out, dumps about at the rear end. So yeah, it's got a turbo 400 tranny with a like middle of the row jegs, like a 3500 converter in it. One of their, that's like a HXD, I believe they call it. So everything inside is pretty much original and stock. So it's a Hurst quarter stick. Holley FI, it's got a Holley HP in it. 12-bolt rear end. I couldn't tell you what the gears are. They're probably like a 355 or something like that. He's still waiting on his 15-inch rear wheels to come in so he can put a good tire on it. He bought a set that'll match the SS wheels on front. We've had the thing running and didn't have a cooling fan on it. Didn't have brakes. We still don't have brakes. We need to bleed those. Ryan just finished the brake line. Let's see what else. Oh, I built a brace for the turbo kit. We're not running a boost controller right now. We're just gonna go off gate, and yeah, so we're gonna get her going. What do you think? Take her for a drive?
I think so. Especially since he's not here.
It's too bad it's raining. We'd send him a big old smoky burnout video. Take it down the street, make sure it stops and goes, and just make sure it drives straight, and then we'll end up putting on the dyno. Go through the gears, get a good tune-up on it, and then make a few pulls and see if we can't make some decent numbers. We're really not going to push this setup. He just wants something that does burnouts and runs in the 11s. So I think we'll give him that. Let him drive it around a little bit, let him have fun, and then the car will need a cage here pretty soon. So we'll put a cage in it, and then turn the thing up. And there's no reason why this thing shouldn't run low 10s, high 9s with this setup. It's got enough fuel. It's got a big enough turbo to make right around 700 horse. So yeah, it should be a pretty fun little car. So we're gonna button it up, get everything going, take her for a spin, then we're gonna back around the dyno and see what kind of power we can make.
car was against a fence in like 78. And it was up on, he had it up on blocks because he didn't want the grass to grow underneath it. And he put it away in like 81 in the garage, and we didn't see it again till like 93 when he moved over to Ranger.
He probably didn't want you to know where it was.
No, we didn't.
That was an easy 486
What?
horsepower.
How much boost was that?
7 pounds.
Nice.
Let me see, here's the boost line. Whoops. Fell to 6 pounds. We ran it to 6,600. I got out of it a little early. Air fuel was 11.5. Not too shabby. Scottson though, he's over there watching videos of it.
These things are like here. When you made a pull, I watched these things like whoop. And
You gotta put them back on.
Why?
Oh, they're there for a reason. I can't remember what it is.
they're gonna fly off.
yeah, these things don't need to be on there.
Yeah.
496, not bad.
What was that?
Same thing. 7 pounds boost, 6 pounds of boost. Yeah, he just wanted to run 11s. He's running 11s already. 7 pounds. Well, that's actually not too shabby. 496, 7. It goes 7 and then it falls to 6 pounds.
Not too bad.
We only got one spring in the gate. I think we don't have any sort of boost controller on it. We're just gonna throw springs at it. They're easy to change up there. And then once he drives the car around and gets used to it, wants to go faster, then we'll put bigger springs. We're gonna definitely put bigger springs in it tonight, but we might go back to, you know, send him away with probably around 10-12 pounds, and then I mean, that should get him to his goal. He really only wanted to run 11s, so we're gonna build him an 11-second car that'll probably accidentally go into the 9s, but sometimes you have that. It's nice building something for somebody who's not on the internet reading about how you can go 8 seconds for like $200, because then we could build something and actually meet somebody's goals and them not be expecting a bunch. That one's the blow-off valve one, I think.
I figured one of them was. Put them all in there.
We might. At the end of the day, we might.
I don't know why it was faster.
We'll probably just put the stiffest one in. We'll probably put this yellow one in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does he have anything on his website that says kind of what these are?
I don't know. I can look.
This is going to the bottom of the gate, so we're kind of helping push the gate open. We could put that to the top to help hold it closed, but, or just pull it off.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make the wastegate, when you put them at the bottom of the gate, because they got port on bottom, port on top. When you put them at the bottom, it like pushes against the spring and makes it more of a controlled boost pressure.
I would just leave it just like that.
Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Throw some more springs at it, and then see what happens. Actually, they're running to get fuel right now because we only got 5 gallons in it. And once they get back, we'll throw a spring at it and make another pull.
The website said it took one spring was in the wastegate, and we pulled both of these out. and
Oh,
that made 6 pounds.
So what we thought was accurate is not accurate. This website told us there was only 1. So we're gonna do a guess at this. This is 7. So they say. That looks like 10.
Sure.
This is a lot harder than just add numbers. But you know what? This kind of holds me accountable, because when it's easy to just hit numbers and just turn the boost up, I can get carried away. Here I actually got to work for it. It's probably a pretty good idea.
What?
3 pounds of oil pressure.
That ain't good.
We put a new oil pump in it too.
Yeah. How much oil pressure?
3 pounds.
Oof.
Yeah. Good while lasting, I guess.
Which oil's in it?
Gotta be full. It'd be on the ground if it hit in the car.
Yeah.
It had 41 in this bolt. The last bolt didn't lock.
Oh, there it is. 23 pounds.
Oh, it started it. I had 6. 23 pounds.
That's it.
Ain't good. That gasket's not
23 pounds.
We plan on having a lot longer video of this thing, but she just didn't want to last, I guess. At least it still runs. We're hoping. Still got 5-6 pounds of oil pressure, so hoping that we didn't hurt the camshaft or anything like that. Yeah, we'll just pull the motor out. This motor was, it was goofy. This was the second motor that Scott got from the same guy, and both the motors had issues with them. So we took 2 and made 1, and obviously something wasn't happy with it. So we're gonna end up going to the salvage yard, getting one that came out of a running truck, and 4.8, 5.3, doesn't matter. Try to take this one apart, see what the problem was, and then yeah, put the motor back in the thing, get the thing back on the dyno, get a good tune up on it, and send Scott down the road. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.